Hey, Kaylee.
Hi, Dad.
I need to talk to you about a call that we got from school today.
Okay.
Did you spit on your teacher?
No, that's a lie. What happened was I yawned, and when I yawned, I sprayed like a cobra.
I think that's happened to everybody, honey.
Yes. It's awful. I think I'm a reptilian. Dad.
It could
Well,
be.
probably related to my baby.
Maybe. Hey, honey, mommy's ready.
Okay. Guys, stay there, baby. It's very important. You got to go to like and subscribe so I can get a monkey. I know that sounds selfish, but it's my whole life. I've always wanted a monkey. I need help. So like and subscribe and share it. Share it with people. Yeah. But get me a monkey, okay? Like my mom said, when she gets 1 million subscribers, I get a monkey. Let's do this. Here's my mom.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Vicky King, and welcome to King Gong Crazy. Today we're going to look at some more meltdowns because I'm obsessed with these.
Prepare something, maybe it's a little historical, maybe a little poetic. There's a lot of performative people on this board who will say one thing in support of black people, homeless people, trans people, and then immediately stab you in the face. So I don't have any words prepared today. I just want you to feel our pain. So I am going to spend the next minute screaming. That is what the trans genocide in this country, in this city, has brought me to.
So she's just going to scream. That's her solution. Okay.
Imagine that!
Max, you mind if I take this off? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, anyways, I'm ready. A little bit about me. My name is Marty Epstein. I'm an editor for BuzzFeed. I also work part-time at my local Starbucks as a barista due to the fact that they are paying for my 14-year-old openly gay transgender offspring's transition surgery.
Can you feel it escalating?
But I also enjoy the free pumpkin spice lattes. They are super yummy. I am also a former writer for the New York Times. I have a college education from the University of Oregon where I majored in gender studies.
A major in gender studies. Is that a real thing?
I am offended that our children are not receiving affordable gender reassignment surgery along with hormone blockers and access to abortions. This alone is a threat to our democracy.
No, it isn't. Absolutely not. You want a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You know, when I was little, I would play with my brother's trucks with them. I would play football outside, basketball with the guys. That doesn't mean that I definitely wanted to be a boy. Wow. No.
As Justin Trudeau only says. It just shows that you people do not care about our children and that these are the same people who refuse to obey the science and get fully vaccinated. It's science, people!
So it's science when it's the jab. But the XY chromosome is not science. You need to go back and restudy your gender.
Science! Science! And you are selfish murderers. I could die. Don't you people care about my life? You racist, insensitive, homophobe.
I don't understand what is so hard about correcting other people when they misgender others. Like, it takes you like 2 seconds, but you know what it takes for me to have to constantly do that? A lot of fucking unnecessary emotional labor that I already have to take on a day.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. So you don't want to be misgendered. But at the same time, you no longer want us to be called biological women or mothers. You get what you give. Most of the time, people are going to be respectful. But you're not respectful to us women.
Daily basis just to fucking exist and be who I am. But you don't have the energy to speak up and say something on my behalf. And I just have to keep white knuckling this.
Refuses to serve Trump supporter.
Just something.
Get the fuck in here. Stand racist.
Racist.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right?
Another white person pulling the racist card. You know, that's what they play when they have nothing else to say. They hate you for no reason, and they have to make up a reason. It's really stupid.
Not a racist.
I got in my store. He won't leave. He's wearing some Trump. He's wearing some Trump shit. Got some racist bullshit up in his head and shit. I'm not serving anyone that has to do with that. He's a treason.
Welcome to the new age. I got a screamer.
Yes, my name is Gallo Raspberry. I am 17 years old. I'm a political graduate. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm trans. So you need to shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my campus now.
So, we have a bunch of people running around that should be in mental institutions. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. They think by throwing their temper tantrums, they're going to get what they want. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Funny, though. Funny. Oh, Officer Tatum. I love Officer Tatum.
So I live in the neighborhood, and I have come to the CVS very often. May I ask why you called the police on those two men?
CVS policy dictates that if they're shoplifters, they exit the store with merchandise unpaid for, you have to get the police involved. And if the police apprehend them, you issue a warrant notice.
Okay.
So I actually did not elect the first charge. I said, hey, look, I just want them to know they can't come in here anymore because they shoplifted, and I just need them to sign that, and I need my merchandise back.
That's it.
Whoa! So they stole. So the police were called and they were arrested. And she is upset because they're black. And they called the police on black men. They were stealing.
Simple to me. That sounds like he's being generous.
And the officers obliged, and the guy said the same thing, thank you, and they left.
It's not your merchandise, it's the store. So you know what happened.
Follow my company's policy, not your policy, where I can appreciate your concern.
So you're willing to risk someone's life for what, $30,000 a year?
There was no risk, in my opinion. Thank you. You have a great night.
What is your...
I love this guy. That's how you handle these fool heads. Thank you. Have a good time. I'm gonna do my policy, not your policy.
name?
My name is store manager.
No, what is his name?
Name is store manager.
No one's gonna tell you my name when you're sitting here videotaping us so that you can try and elicit some sort of violence against me. It's not gonna happen.
Elicit violence against you? You just elicited violence against two black men by calling the police on them.
We got to walk away. When one of them had a warrant, could have been arrested, and the cops still let him go.
Just listen.
Or they could have decided not to steal anything.
Yourself, you work with black folks. You just remember that.
Embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself, ma'am. Liberal meltdown over an 8-hour shift.
people wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people.
So he can't deal with the reality that we all live with. An 8, 12, sometimes 16-hour shifts. You can't handle 8? That's just standard.
We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders off. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders, and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling.
Nobody's going to hold your hand through your entire life. You have to learn how to deal with reality. This is crazy.
At me because I don't have their orders ready. I don't know what to do. I can't do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready, and so they were just like talking like each other, and they're like, "She's clearly incompetent." I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I don't. I can't use, people get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like at my wit's end with this job. I really am.
We have a society that can no longer deal with emotions. And these people need to be taught how to deal with emotion. Gosh.
My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice!
She looks like she's absolutely insane. Wow. God, I just don't understand the behavior. I don't get it. Can someone explain this to me?
That's what they're saying out there. They're standing in a circle in the rotunda saying that over and over again. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people.
Enough. Enough. No one hates people because they're trans. That's not the issue. The issue is that you're trying to take away an identity from a woman. But you want to be called a woman, but they can't be called a woman. A biological woman can't be called a woman anymore, and it makes no sense. Be what you want to be. But throwing a temper tantrum like this, what good is it doing? We just think you're nuts. Bye. Well, that's all I have for this one. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It gave me a little giggle, but you know, it's kind of scary that these people are the next generation coming up. Really let that sink in. Have a great day, guys. Come back and see me again, okay? See you later.